Anything interesting out there today, Zev? You see somebody walking a dog, do you? Is that what you're watching? This is called the look of concentration. Kia ora and good morning from Rossville, Georgia. You want to say good morning? She's had a busy morning already. She's already been for a walk. She's done some training. We've run up and down crazy like in the RV. So she's had a very busy morning so far. How's your morning going? We're having a super fantastic sparkling start, aren't we? We're having a super fantastic sparkling start today. Can you wave? Give me a paw. Give me a paw. Shake. Nope, we're just going to sniff. You're going to sit there and look pretty? Good girl. So, getting your day off to a super fantastic sparkling start. All right. Oh, my hair is annoying me. One of the hairstylists is allowed to go back to work because I desperately need a haircut. It's getting in my eyes and it drives me crazy when my hair gets in my eyes. I'm seriously considering doing this. Although I've been told in the past, do not cut my hair because I'm not good at it. But desperate times call for desperate measures, so who knows. Anyway, challenges for today. Are you ready? We have a great day planned. We have a lot of stuff that's got to get done today and some stuff that would be really good if it gets done today. But your mindset. What is your greatest achievement that you've had? Your greatest achievement, and how did that make you feel? Think about it. Think of all the things you've done in your life. What is some of your greatest achievements? And there will be more than one. There will be more than one. What's some of your greatest achievements? And how did you feel when you achieved that? When those achievements happened, how did that make you feel? You need to go back, dig deep, and find those feelings and start thinking out, what can I do now? Why did that achievement happen? Can I make it happen again? And how can I do it? And start planning that so that you can experience those feelings again, because it's always good when you've got those feelings, when you get that achievement and you're like, yes, I did it. Even with all the struggles and everything that you went through, I have been through a lot of struggles in my life, and I'm like, what are the achievements that I've learned out of it? I have learned so much out of all of the struggles I have been through. I have achieved a lot. I am very blessed, and it's a feeling that I love, and I keep going back going, oh my gosh, I want to go back and do that again. I want to go do it again. You know, lather, rinse, repeat. As my friend Casey says, lather, rinse, repeat till bored or rich. You know, when you get that feeling of achievement, it's sort of like, okay, how can I do this again? How can I achieve this? How can I achieve it? Even if the event was only a one-off event, what can I do now that's going to give me that same feeling of accomplishment, that same feeling of achievement, give me that same adrenaline rush? What can I do now to be that achievement, to make that achievement? So your achievement comes in many, many forms. It could be the fact that you've had a goal to run a half marathon or run a full marathon. How did you feel when you finished that? You might have felt like crap running it, but knowing that you were going to do this, that you wanted to do this, and you get the end and you are so elated because you did it, even though there was times through it. There's a mental game that goes on when you're running, when you're doing anything that you're going to get to the end and go, yes. Because the more struggle, I think sometimes the more struggles that you go through, the more, the better the achievement, the better the victory at the end. When you get there and it's like, yes. To know that you did it, you overcame those obstacles. So what are some of the greatest achievements that you have accomplished in your life? It could be the fact that you've raised some amazing kids. It could be, what's some of mine? Jeepers, I should have thought about this before I got on the Zoom, shouldn't I? I mean, got on the live. Some of my greatest achievements. You know, one of my greatest achievements would be taking care of Brad with his cancer and everything, being a caregiver. You know, even though I go back through times, it's like, what could I have done better? Could I have done something better? What could I have done to make it easier for him? What could I have done to make sure that he got the care that he needed and all this sort of stuff? But when I think back, I thought, you know, I did, with the knowledge that I had at the time, I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. And to come out the other side, not with the result that I expected, but to come out the other side, and now here I am living full-time in an RV, which has been a dream of mine for a long time. It was actually a dream of ours. That was a sense of accomplishment, and I'm loving every single day of it. You know, this has been so much. Having an amazing travel business and getting to travel as much as we have. That gives you a sense of accomplishment. Having an incredible family, you know, helping raise kids and being there for nieces and nephews is just a great accomplishment to know that you can do that. So what are some of your greatest accomplishments that you've done personally, business-wise? Oh, hello. Puppy-wise. I'm having to train her myself. I don't have anybody to help. I do take it. We did a 6-week course when we were in California. But of course we've got to stay somewhere for 6 weeks in order to get you through a training class, don't we? Yeah, well, we'll see, shall we? Okay, so your mindset challenge is look at your greatest accomplishments. How did it make you feel? What can you now go out and accomplish that will give you the same or an even better feeling because you've done it? It could be the fact that you may have been working out and you have released, not lost, released language. Remember language. Released, 10 pounds, 5 pounds, 2 pounds. Maybe you just released 2 pounds this week and that itself was an accomplishment for you. Awesome! That's what I'm going to say to that. Awesome! Okay, so what are some of your great accomplishments that you've done and how does it make you feel? Some people go, 2 pounds, yeah, whatever. I'm sort of like, I'm down 2 pounds. Excellent. That's awesome. Let's celebrate. Let's go put some music on and dance. Get some more on. Yes. Because when you get that feeling, you just want to keep repeating it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. So your business action today is cameras, lights, and action. Yes. Challenging you to do a Facebook Live about your business today. Get on Facebook Live today and give people, what's one of your most frequently asked questions that you get asked? I know in travel, a lot of the times I got asked, do I need travel insurance? So I did a video on it. And now I can send people to that video. Another one was, I've got to reapply for my passport. But they had this passport card. What's the difference? So I did a video on that too. Just start thinking of questions that you get frequently asked and go do one video per question. Put it on the YouTube channel. So anytime your client asks you about that particular thing, oh, glad you mentioned that. I actually have a video about that. It's just a quick 2-minute video. Feel free to go watch it. Here's the link. And send them to it. Use it as a resource. You could use it, put the video in as tips if you do a newsletter out to your group and stuff. You could put the video in there with tips. But here's the thing about the videos. You probably see me here and go, oh, well, it's okay for you. You can do it. This is day 307 in a row. Okay, so I have had 307. Actually, I've got over 500 videos on YouTube based on Helen's Great Adventures. I put up there everything I have done from May 1st last year through to today goes up there automatically. There is over 500 videos because there were some that were done before I started the 1 video a day challenge, and for the last 8-9 weeks I've been doing 2 videos a day. So this has come through just repetition. Don't wait to be perfect, because if you wait to be perfect on the camera, you will never do it. So just get on there and do it. I don't care if you do it at 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning when there's nobody watching. Just do it. That's all I'm saying. You're going to look how you look. You're going to sound how you sound. It is you. Be authentic. Just be your super fantastic sparkling self. If you don't agree with me, go look in the mirror. You're super fantastic and sparkling. Believe it. So this is me, a lot of practice. Plus I'd done a whole bunch of videos prior to starting the Helen's Great Adventure series. So I've had a lot of practice getting in front of videos, and there was a time where I would do a video a day, then there was a time where I would do one here, one there, and oh crap, I've got to get on the video again, which means I've got to go put makeup on. This is me a la natural, okay? I don't even have a stick of makeup in the RV. So, and I suddenly thought, oh my gosh, I got to go do a video for my subscription site for my genealogy business, and I'm like, oh, that means I need to look like I know what I'm talking about. I can't just be wearing a t-shirt. I might pay if I put some mascara on and eyeliner, and it's like, okay, I'm stuck in a campground. I have no vehicle. I do have to go do grocery shopping, so I do have to get a vehicle at some point, and I have a hair that is in my side of vision that I can't find right now. But get on video. Just get on video. You don't have to be made up. Okay, this is me, no makeup. I don't have any makeup in my RV. If I did, it would be really, really old and would have to be thrown out anyway because it would be too old to be used. It's been a long, long time since, I can't even tell you the last time I put makeup. Actually, I probably can. It would have been June 30th, 2016 when Brad's middle son Chris and Ash when they got married. That would have probably been the last time I had makeup on. Yeah, I think that was pretty much the last time I wore makeup. That was a long time ago. It was almost 4 years ago. So yeah, natural. Just go for it. That's all I can say is just go for it, because you're not going to get to video 307 without having done the first 307 videos. Okay? And don't die at the number, you know, just get to video number 10. So go find some frequently asked questions that clients ask you about your business, and just go do one video, 2 to 3 minutes in length, about answering that question. And it doesn't matter if it sucks. I mean, go to my YouTube channel. You can go back to some of the very first videos I did. I sucked. And there are some days, you know, here I am all these videos later, I still suck on some days. Some days I'm better than others. Other days some days I get off the thing and go, that was a load of crap. So just get out there and just do it. So camera lights in action. Just go do some videos on your business. Answer some frequently asked questions. 1 question per video. Just do one today. Just one video. And then send me the link so I can go look at it and check it out. And your fun thing today, your fun activity today is it's Tune Up Tuesday. So we're going to throw the tunes on, but we have a theme. We're going to go back to the 80s. Yeah. I know it's my favorite era of music is the 80s, where you had, you know, yours Michael Jackson and B-52s and Bon Jovi and Journey. I'm looking down a great big long list here. I found a thing that had the top songs of the 80s that some Chicago DJs put together. Cyndi Lauper, Bryan Adams, Rick Springfield, Jesse's Girl, that was a good song. Let's see, Madonna was around during that time as well. Let's see, they've got Kenny Loggins with Footloose. Michael Jackson's Thriller came out in 82. Whitney Houston. Let's see, Journey. Don't Stop Believing. They actually have that as #1. They've ranked 100. They've ranked 100. Was it top 100 songs of the 80s that some Chicago DJs put together, and they've ranked them. So #1 they have is Don't Stop Believing by Journey. It's an awesome song. And then You Shook Me All Night Long, AC/DC. I forgot they were around then. Love Shack. Oh, I love Love Shack. B-52s. Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. No, I better not start singing again. Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi, great song. Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard. You know, I'm not into heavy rock and all of that, but that's a really cool song. You know, Kool and the Gang with Celebration, Kenny Loggins with Footloose. I'm going down this list. Queen with Crazy Little Thing Called Love. I'm just scrolling through the list and what's coming up. White Wedding with Billy Idol. I mean, these are great songs. Money Money from Billy Idol, or Money Money, because it doesn't have the E in there. Pat Benatar, Hit Me With Your Bet Shot. There's some great songs. Walking on Sunshine. I love that song. I'm walking on sunshine. That song comes on and the volume gets cranked up. Free Falling, Tom Petty, another great song. 1999 by Prince, one of the songs. That song here, didn't he retire that song? Let's see, what else is down here? Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. Oh, there's some great songs. Africa by Toto. You know, go check out the 80s songs. Put some 80s songs on today and have a tune-up Tuesday. God, there's some. Nothing But a Good Time by Poison. That was a good song too. Oh, Glory Days, Bruce Springsteen. I mean, there was some awesome songs from the 80s. It's one of my favorite eras for music, probably because I was a teenager during that time. So it had the music at that time had a lot of influence on me. But go check out, you know, today it's Tune Up Tuesday. So, and the theme for this week is the 80s. I think I'm gonna pick a theme each Tuesday for us to go and dance to. It's going to be interesting. That's all I can say. Since the 80s had such a big impact. Although I do like some from the 70s. There's some songs from the 70s I like. And there's some songs from the 90s I like. The 2000s, I'm not really sure about some of those. Although I probably don't know a lot of them because I usually play the 80s. With a little bit of 70s and a little bit of the 90s thrown in. But mainly the 80s. Yeah. What do you think? Where did Ziffy go? She's in her crate already. It's 10:35 in the morning and she's in her crate. Since when do you go in your crate at 10:35 in the morning? She's usually up on her bed on the window and looking at the window and watching all the dogs walking past and complaining because I won't take her outside. But she's already been for a walk. She's done training today. We've had a busy morning already, and we're going to go off and have a super fantastic sparkling day, so I hope you do too. So your challenges for today: mindset. What was your greatest achievement and how did it make you feel? Even, list several achievements and how did you feel, and what can you do now to get those feelings back again? Conga by Gloria Estefan. Love that song. Yes. I'm going to go have some fun. Business is camera, lights, and action. It's going to go take some frequently asked questions about your business. Go do one video per question. It doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter how you sound. Just be the authentic you. I mean, if you go on, there's some guys I follow on YouTube, and I'm like, they have all these subscribers, and they're just on there and doing their thing. They're being authentic. They're being who they are, and that's the best thing you can be. Don't be polished. Don't be perfect. It doesn't matter if you screw up. Half the time I forget what I talked about, and I've got to go back and watch the video, and I go, man, that was a load of bull crap. So just be authentic. Just be you. That's the best advice I can give you when it comes to doing videos. You're not going to be perfect straight out of the gate. You're not going to get to video 10 without doing the first 10 beforehand. So go do those videos. The more you do them, the more comfortable you're going to feel about it, and the better the better you will get. Because if you go back, I swear, go to my YouTube channel and look at some of my earlier videos. They are complete. It's like when I was doing the radio shows, my first few were complete, just gibberish. I mean, I listened to some of those, and then as the time went on, they got better. The content got better, the speaking got better, and all of that. But I remember one. This is my funniest one, and it's still up there. I left it up there purposely to show that you don't have to be perfect to be on camera. You don't even have to be perfect if you're just doing a podcast without the video. Because one of my very first podcasts I did was on the Galapagos. And the entire podcast, now remember, I was new to travel at this point. The entire podcast, I was talking about the Galapagos. The entire broadcast, my entire 30-minute, I think it was 30-minute show, it might have been a 15, 20 minutes. I was talking about the Galapagos. And I get off air, and I go into the other room where Brad was, and I said to him, I said, oh, how did the show go? He's rolling around on the floor laughing. I go, what's so funny? And he goes, it's not Galapagos. I go, what do you mean it's not Galapagos? He goes, it's the Galapagos. I was like, oh crap. But I will tell you this, that it's one of my, it's like the first or second show I ever, no, it wasn't the first one I did was on hummingbirds. But it's somewhere in the first 10 radio shows I ever did, podcasts I ever did, where I talked about the Galapagos the entire time. And I thought, well, at least I can remember how to spell the Galapagos now, or the Galapagos. But I left it up there because it was me being authentic. You gotta just leave your mistakes up there, unless it's a really bad mistake where you've got to take it down for legal reasons. Just leave it up there. Go check out, if you really want to see how bad some of my first videos are, just go check out my YouTube channel. They're all up there. I had a client one time who called me, and I asked him how he found me. He said, I found you on Google. And he said, I found you had a YouTube channel, so I went and watched all your videos. And I'm like sitting there going, and he still called me. And he says, I watched all your videos. I says, all of them? He goes, yeah. And at that time I had like 30 something up. It was somewhere between 30 and 40. And I was sort of like, wow. And some of them were like 2 minutes, and there was one there that was like an hour long or something. And he still called me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So like, wow, videos really do work. And I've had people call me about my radio shows. Some of them have gone back and listened to some of my earlier stuff and my later stuff. And even though I haven't done a podcast in probably about 4 or 5 years, I still get people calling me on them based on the material that was on there, or the fact that they happened to listen to one of my broadcasts. So you never know where your leads are going to come from. So just get out there and do the camera thing. And I'm totally meant to be summing up the entire call because I have to go get ready for another call. So let's see. Mindset, what's your greatest achievement? How did it make you feel? And what can you do now to get that feeling back? Is it something that you can go out and strive for again, make it a bigger goal and go after it? Or is it finding something else that gives you just as much challenge and will give you just as much satisfaction, if not more, by the time you finished it? Your business is all about going and taking some of your frequently asked questions and doing one video per question and posting it. Do it as a live. If you don't want to do it as a live, record it and put it up there. But no stop, start, no wiping it out and doing like 10 recordings just to get that one. Perfection is not going to come unless you practice. So just practice getting into the rhythm of doing Facebook Lives or doing Instagram Lives or recording videos and posting them. Don't wait to be perfect. You don't have to have makeup on. No makeup in almost 4 years on this face. And your fun thing is Tune Up Tuesdays, and our theme for the Tuesday is the 80s. So go put some 80s music on and just let loose. Let loose with the energy, let loose with the fun. Stephanie and I have already danced this morning. In fact, she now comes up to me and wants to dance. It's hilarious, and there's no music on, or I'll just start humming a song or singing, and she'll come up to me and go onto her back feet with her front paws out, wanting to dance. So she now comes up and asks me to dance. It's kind of cool. So that's it for today. So what's your greatest achievement? How did it feel for your mindset? Your business is lights, camera, and action. And get out there, do some videos. And for your fun activity, it's Tune Up Tuesdays with the theme of the 80s. So go put some 80s music on and dance to it. There is some great stuff out there from the 80s. I mean, I'm looking at this list of the top 100 songs for the 80s. And I can't find this. Oh, REO Speedwagon's in there too. Rod Stewart, yes. I gotta go listen to some 80s music before I get on my next call now. Otherwise I'm gonna have all these songs playing in my head. Oh, there's Police on there, Earth, Wind and Fire, Guns N' Roses, Peter Gabriel. Wow, Bangles. Walk Like an Egyptian. Love that song. All right, have a super fantastic sparkling day. I'm off to listen to some 80s music before I get on my next call. We will catch you guys this evening and see how you do.